This is edition number 3. Hi, welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you for tuning in. Stay glued, subscribe, and comment, like, please. If this has been an exciting series for you to listen to and watch, please stay glued and share. Please like, please like. So now, what am I trying to say? In my first series, my second series, I talked about how my parents or my dad, my mom, how they will always talk about love, unity in the home, and all of those things. Now, one of the key things that my parents have really brought out in us when they talk about love, when they talk about God, when they talk about unity in the home, is the fact that when you're united, just take for example the broom. If you pick a single broom, you can break it. But when you pick a bunch of broom, it's difficult to do what? Break it. So these are the kind of bond my parents have been able to put into us. Even if, like sometimes my younger ones would always give me complaint. Oh, this one said this to this one. Oh, this one said this to me. And you are here, you are seeing what they are. I know that I'll come back and say, don't worry, forgive and let it go. Don't take it to heart. Reasons I say that is because I tell them if it was somebody outside, I would ask you to react. You don't even need to come and tell me. Someone outside, I'll tell you to fight the person, and I will even come out to fight. But he or she is your sister or your brother. Just let it go. Let it slide. Because the devil looks for a way to do what? To put disunity, to put enmity between siblings. And when that succeeds, it is difficult to do what? To help. But when you build that unity, that love, that togetherness within the family, just like my parents have taught us, in the midst of everything, oh sure, if it is quarrel, we quarrel. Let me give you a life experience of what happened between my younger brother. That's our first son. There was a time when we were much younger. My mom will lock us in the house. But usually they lock us in the house and they go out. And then sometimes they will give the key, and sometimes they will also go with the key to the market and just lock us inside the house. The food that we're going to eat, everything is intact. So we'll just stay in the house. So in one of the occasions, my mom locked the house and said nobody should go downstairs. They don't want us to go downstairs and play with the street guys, and all of those things. Not as if maybe we go out to anywhere or my younger ones go to anywhere. No, they just stay in the house, and when they are bored of maybe staying at home, they will now go back there and go and play downstairs. So on that occasion, I locked the door, and then my younger brother, I'll mention his name, Lawrence. That's our first son. He just went and found the key where I kept the key, opened the door and went downstairs. And in fact, he even flung the key and ran out and went downstairs. So when I noticed that he was opening the door, and then I came to meet him. And I said, where are you going to? I was going to tell my mom if she comes back that you have disobeyed and you went out. Small children now. So my brother started laughing. He said, tell her, waka there, tell her. You tell me whether you're a gate woman. Nonsense. He ran away. I went downstairs to go and play. Oh, that word he said to me, you tell me whether you're a gate woman. That thing so much pained me. I cried that day. And when my mom came back, I had to tell her. And she was like, she flogged him. I said, I said, you people should not go downstairs. Don't go outside. That kind of a thing. So these were the kind of trainings we had. Almost, they lock us inside houses. Don't mind me, I had to switch and use pidgin, Nigerian pidgin. They will lock us inside the house. But then, in all of it all, when everything happened, my mom scolded him and flogged him for disobeying and going downstairs. But then she still came back to me and said, yes, he's your brother, that's why he disobeyed. If it was another person, the person would do was still listen to you and stay back. So what am I trying to say? We like discipline in my home is something we don't like, my parents don't take for granted. I just shared a little story, a little diversion, what really happens in our home and how they used to lock us inside the house. But in today's world, it's not advisable, it's not good. But it worked then. Because what happens if there was a fire outbreak and all of those things include? But then, and somehow, God has always kept us. I'll take you on another series about my mom and how she has molded us to who we are today. Thank you. Stay blessed. Bye. See you next time.